tutorial starts with a song, but it's only a few seconds long.
Computer animation. Computer animation. Computer animation.
Let's get started with animation. When you search the web for camera scratches, scratches on lenses of cameras, you get lots of tutorials about how to remove the scratches from the lens. Actually, in this tutorial, we want to add scratches to our lens in 3D. And before we start, we want to get some scratches here on the internet. So I go searching for, say, free texture scratches. And then I find these things which are very nice already. For example, that one. It's exactly that one. If I click on it, I read the descriptions about the textures, and I see that I can use it for free. You need to put it into your source images folder. You see here are my projects, and you have a folder which is called source images. I prepared a scene, and I'm not showing you how to prepare this scene because there are lots of tutorials about creating some kind of geometry, and I don't want to lose time here. Just use create any kind of scene with a character, whatever. And of course you do need a light. I like the Skydome light because it's omnipresent, it's all over the place. And when I render it now, I get this impression, which is just fine. I'll get a little bit closer to my little box here, so everything looks more dramatic and we don't have a surrounding anymore. Maybe I can raise the intensity a little bit from 1 to 2, so I get a really bright light. And here you see the reflections of the cube, actually, where the light penetrates the scene. It's more or less from the front because we have a top cover here. So that's the image Arnold renders with our camera. We want to create a new camera with scratches, and the easiest way to create a new camera is this one. View, create camera from view. Now down here, our camera which we usually work with is called persp, so it's perspective camera. When we create a camera from the view, we have a perspective 1 camera, which we can rename here in the outliner, our cam. So now you see down here our cam. And when you render it, make sure you render the perspective shape number 2, which is our cam, this one. They look the same currently, but just for to make sure that you do render the proper camera. Okay, now we get to the scratches. We select the camera here, and all the way down you find in the attribute editor here an Arnold section. Open it. Arnold asks you, do you want to have a camera type which renders like a perspective camera? Yes, sure, we want to a perspective camera. What kind of exposure? We already did something with the exposure, so we can leave it here. But this is the file map. This is the interesting point here. So it's an empty field, an empty space, and when we click here, we can add a file texture. Where are the files? Well, just go to Maya, and for example, just to make it easy to find, is the 2D texture, and here is the file. You could have typed in file here as well. So this is the one we need. And of course we need to tell Maya which kind of file we want. So I tried the scratches here. They look quite interesting, the ones I downloaded just a minute ago, because they're much more bright in the center, and they're very dark in the corners here. So I open this, it appears here, and when I render the image now, I get lots and lots of scratches. But very dark areas like here, and a brighter area here. So you might actually have to pump the sky dome light even further up from the last intensity I gave it was 2. Let's go to 4. So that's the image you have now. And the interesting thing is, when you move the camera, and I do this with the interactive viewport rendering, it's right here. You might have to start it. It's starting here already. So it's the viewport, which we currently see. When we move that camera now, the scratches move with the camera. Have a look at this scratch, for example, with this edge here. It will always stay in the same place. It's right here. It's right here. Because we're looking through that scratched lens now. We go further away. This is what we get. Lots of scratches all over the place. You can, of course, change the texture or create textures in Photoshop or other pieces of software and play with these things. Keep in mind, it will move with the camera. So people in the animation will see that this is actually a lens scratch. It's not scratches in the scene. That's pretty obvious. And therefore, I show you a little animation where I just move the camera slightly from the left to the right in this scene. And with this, I say bye-bye.